Namaste and a very good evening to all of you. I welcome you to my channel, The Outlier. My name is Mithun. In today's video, I'll be talking about how to import a CSV file into Power BI. Even before I proceed to demonstrate how to import a CSV file into Power BI, may I request you to subscribe to my channel, also like and share my videos. Let me begin by introducing to you the source data set which I want to import into Power BI. As you can see here, this is the source data which I want to pull into Power BI. The name of the file is customer data, and I have saved this in Notepad. A CSV file stands for comma separated values. When we are working with a CSV file, we need to be slightly careful. There are two important questions that we need to ask when we are dealing with a CSV file. The first important question is, what does the first row contain? The second important question is, what is the delimiter that separates two variables? Let's answer the first question. As you can see here, what does the first row contain? The first row, in this case, contains the variable names. There are different fields like age, marital status, address, income category, car category, so on and so forth. All these are the field names that are present in this file. The second question is, which is the delimiter that separates two variables? You can clearly see here, there are two variables, namely age and marital status. Both of these variables are separated by a comma. Consistently, you can see a comma which separates two column names. So with these two observations, we can proceed to import this particular file into Power BI. As you can see here, this is the interface of Power BI. To import any file, there's an important option here, which is called as Get Data. As the name itself suggests, this option helps us connect to the data from any source. Let me click on this particular option. What Power BI does is it displays the different features, the different options, which would allow me to import the file. Since the source data, in my case, is a CSV file, I'll go over to the option which is called as text or CSV. This is the option that you need to click. Power BI gives a very short description of this particular feature. It says this option helps you import data from a text or a CSV file. Let me click on this particular option. The moment I click on this particular option, this leads to a new window. In this window, you can specify the address or the location of the source file. The source file, in my case, is present in desktop. In your case, it could be anywhere in the local machine. It could be either in the downloads folder or C drive or D drive. You could go to the appropriate location and pull the file. In my case, I'll click on the option desktop. Here you see 4 important folders. I'll choose the option training. As you can see here, there are different files. I will choose the option customer data. This is the file which I would like to import, customer data 1. Let me click on the option open. Once I click on the option open, this leads me to the preview of the file. As you can see here, this window gives me the preview of the file. There are different options like file origin, and here the second option is delimiter. The third option here is data type detection. The data type that has been detected based on the first 200 rows is that it is a comma separated file. If you want, you can click on the drop-down menu. Power BI also provides different options for different delimiters. Sometimes your source data may have a colon delimiter. In this case, it is comma. You can have equal sign, semicolon, space, tab, custom, or fixed width. Mostly in government sectors, you could have fixed width delimiter, in which case you'll be choosing the last option. However, in my case, since it's a comma delimiter, I'll just choose the second item. You can see here, Power BI has successfully read the source file, and this is giving me a spreadsheet-like view. It's very easy to read the values of the source data. 55 years is the age of the person. He is married. 12 years he has spent in the current address. 72 units is the amount of income that he is drawing. His income category is 3. When it comes to the value of car, it is 37, so on and so forth. Each and every column has been read appropriately. Once you're through with this, you have a couple of options. The first option that you could specify here, and let me just pull this down. There are 3 options at the right-hand side bottom corner. One is called as load. The second is called as transform data. And the third is called as cancel. If you want to transform the data, let's say you want to rename the fields for a couple of variables. In that case, you can go ahead and use the transform data. As the name itself suggests, transform data allows you to clean the data, handle null cases, blank cases, empty cells, duplicate cases, so on and so forth. You can also delete a few columns. You can append, so on and so forth. I don't want to perform any of those operations here, and therefore I'll simply click on the option load. Power BI is reading the file. You can see here, it displays the status of the file. So 6,400 rows has been loaded. Once the file is loaded, you can get a dump of the file in what is called as the fields section. You can see here, under the field section, the name of the file, customer data, is displayed. You can go ahead and click on this particular file name. What Power BI does is, it displays each and every field that is present in the source data set. Some of these have a summation icon, which means that Power BI is reading this as a scale variable or as a numeric variable. If you look at the variable gender, there is no icon next to the variable gender, which simply means that Power BI is treating this as a categorical field. Once you load the file into Power BI, now you're all set to create attractive visualizations, your dashboards, and you can go ahead and publish this so that your client can go ahead and see these dashboards. You can see here, in a span of 15 seconds, we've been able to load 6,400 rows and 20 plus columns using the Get Data option in Power BI. With this, I have come to the end of today's video. In today's video, we've seen how easy it is to pull a data set which is in CSV format into Power BI desktop. You have to just worry about 2 important questions. What is the delimiter that separates 2 variables? And the second question is, the first row consists of what information? Typically, the first row consists of the variable names. And in this case, the delimiter that is separating the 2 variables is comma. If you are able to answer these 2 questions, then importing the file would be very, very easy. I thank you very much for watching this particular video. I request you to subscribe to my channel. Also like and share my videos. Thank you very much once again. Have a great day ahead.